Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Tricks are proceeding at Forrester Creations along with a notice, and someone's interrogated. Steffy Forrester continues her tricks, Carter Walton offers a notice, and Jack Finnegan is interrogated. Steffy is set to engage in an uplifting discussion with Hope Logan in the design office. Hope will madly portray Carter as someone who's formally making significant strides with his innovative approach at Forrester Creations. As she highlights the instigative eventuality of their cooperation with Daphne Rose, Hope will interpret this as a clear suggestion that the company is heading in a positive direction. Steffy might find this relatively emotional and toss around some ideas related to Daphne, especially since she has formally suggested her support for the incense line. While Hope remains blissfully ignorant of the pitfalls Daphne brings, Steffy will feel confident that her strategy is unfolding just as planned. In the main office, Carter finds himself in a discussion with Daphne, who's eager to bandy her remarkable benefactions. As she steps into his particular space, a flicker of curiosity ignites within her. Could he be searching for commodity extraordinary? Daphne begins to weave her charm, taking subtle strides toward witching Carter's interest, yet, the question lingers, how will he reply? It's clear that winning Carter's attention from Hope won't be a simple task, and he might feel a pain of discomfort as Daphne flirts. For now, he might ignore her flirting, but Daphne senses the spark she's kindling. She confidently shares her promising progress with Steffy, induced that soon enough, she'll be hugely infectious to Carter. In Lee Finnegan's office, the pressure mounts as she relentlessly presses Poppy Nozawa to come clean about her secret rendezvous with Jack and the performing gestation. Poppy remains tight-lipped, neither attesting nor denying Lee's rearmost reservations, which means she might continue to shirk the verity in the forthcoming occasion. Lee is determined to get to the bottom of this, and will soon summon Jack to her office, setting the stage for a high-stakes battle between the two. The burning question remains, did Poppy really engage in an affair with Jack that redounded in Luna Nozawa's birth? Or could there be a shocking disclosure that, indeed worse, John Finnegan might actually be Luna's natural father? Taylor Hayes is feeling good about the direction she's headed in with Ridge Forrester. Now that Ridge has turned against Brooke Logan, he's reigning Taylor with affection and making her sense like the center of his world. Ridge indeed asked Taylor to move in the Forrester manse, so he's eager to get near as fast as possible. Still, we can formally see the first signs of trouble brewing in Taylor and Ridge's renewed love. Taylor up like some saint and a pious lamp of integrity for Ridge. Since Ridge feels betrayed by Brooke and her CEO decision, he's latched onto Taylor as a devoted backup love interest. Ridge is acting like Taylor can do no wrong, so the show may be setting him up for a major fall. At some point, Taylor is bound to make a big mistake, maybe bone. That eventually sends Ridge running back to Brooke. It's too early to say for certain what that mistake might be. B&B can surely come up with some plot point that would work, like a pivotal secret that Taylor keeps under wraps or a different kind of treason that's worse than the one Brooke's married. Taylor might indeed cheat with someone differently under the right circumstances. It all depends on how the show wants to take the rest of this plot, but the result could be a Taylor and Ridge resolve down the road. Sooner or laterly, Ridge and Taylor's reunion will inescapably fall piecemeal, so Taylor may make a boob. So bad that Ridge can't get over it. That could be enough to shoot Ridge back into Brooke's arms and leave Taylor agonized formerly again. Of course, Taylor's biggest mistake is arguably reuniting with Ridge in the first place. Ridge always drifts back toward Brooke ultimately, so Taylor should know better than to set herself up for further desolation. Our prognostications allude that Taylor could indeed lament this Ridge reunion in the end, so stay tuned for updates on any bifurcation news ahead. Ridge's love life will come with some twists and turns in the coming months. When the directors brought back Dr. Taylor Hayes, the followership contended for them not to put us on the Ridge Forrester Brooke Logan and Taylor merry-go-round again. And easily, they did end here. Because then we're for the millionth time. To make a long story short, the Forresters have been ousted at the company that Eric Forrester erected with his bare hands, and Brooke has taken over as CEO. she says, and seems to completely intend to try and get the company back for Ridge and his family, but he isn't buying it. This treason is like the straw that broke the camel's back, it's too important. Ridge doesn't watch about Brooke's intentions further than he cares about the fact that she didn't stand with the company. This has caused Ridge to move back into his family's emulsion, and within non-fictional hours he'd his ex-wife and occasionally soulmate, Taylor, in his arms. Within a many days, he's planning a future with her, moving her into the manse until they can lock down a sand house. The look in Ridge's eyes tells a different story. He loves Taylor and the stability and fidelity that she brings, but he's missing Brooke. Taylor whisked back into city, believing that she was dying. When she said about that her heart failure was actually broken heart pattern, she was relieved. She went through some mending remedy that clicked her to Ridge, while happily declaring her independence. She told us several times that she didn't need a man to be happy, but the alternate that Ridge came running back, she dipped him up with her arms wide open. Surely this world-famed shrink must see this as the ultimate answer. To trust Ridge so fully, while knowing from experience that this is exactly his pattern. The alternate part of his pattern is to leave her for another chance with his Logan. Why is Taylor being so careless with her recently healed heart? Do you suppose her relaxation with Ridge will leave her broken-hearted each over again? Lee demanding the verity from Jack. Plus, Steffy helps Finn realize commodity important about himself, and Liam has questions for Bill. It's going to be a day full of big opinions, and you wouldn't want to miss a moment. Steffy and Finn have been in an excellent place in their marriage lately. Sure, Steffy's work life is in a bit of an bouleversement since Carter and Hope took over at Forrester Creations, but Steffy and Finn find safe haven with each other down from the fermentation of everything differently. In the history, Finn and Steffy have discorded over his relationship with his natural mama, Sheila, but recently, that has not been a point of contention for them. As for Liam, he seems concerned about Bill. He feels like his pater is hiding commodity, but Liam really doesn't have any idea what it is. Bill sprung Luna from captivity, but he kept that a secret from everyone, and Liam senses it. He's questioned Bill about it, and it's not clear if he's satisfied with the answers Bill has given. Lee and Poppy haven't gotten along veritably well since they've both been in Los Angeles. The ultimate source of their enmity isn't relatively clear, but these sisters aren't on the stylish of terms. Lately, Lee realized that Poppy and Jack slept together at a time that veritably well could have redounded in Luna's generality. Lee asked for the verity about her bastard's father. With Steffy's backing, Finn makes a consummation about himself and his parents. Liam begs Bill to come clean about his recent insulation.